Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia. This is episode 380, coming to you on a Sunday afternoon here in this beautiful, beautiful city of Chicago. I am Ramon. I am your host, and I got my lovely co-host here with me.
Of course, guys, it's Kamal, and of course, we're a producer in the house, the one and only, the Alex Rambos.
Yo.
And we're lucky enough to be joined by, some might say, one of our favorite people here in the city
celebrity?
of Chicago. Celebrity in the radio station of Q101.
I love how he's wearing the T-shirt, but
I'm glad he was.
for
I was
legal
like,
reasons.
I
know, but it'd be really douchey if I came in wearing the T-shirt of the place I work at. I guess
You're the voice. You're the voice.
really.
Of
I know,
201,
but
man.
it depends on the situation. Hi, I'm Kevin Kellam.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation. You know, if it's like a Q101 event, I'll wear a T-shirt to that.
Yeah.
You know, but it feels weird if I wear it now. I don't know.
Nah, it's part of the job.
That's you, dude.
Part of the-
It's part of the vibe. It's part of your
part of the
identity,
vibe.
man.
Yeah, just true. You're right. It is.
It's hard to issue in Demon Hour, dude. The voice of Q101.
That's what I was
It
going
used
to say.
to be the voice of Rockford.
And the voice of Demon
I was
Hour.
because when I started with you guys, I'm still on. I'm still on the X in Rockford. I'm still 104.9 the X in Rockford, and so I knew you guys like, oh, we know people in Rockford, and this, and then you would introduce me as the voice of Rockford.
voice of Rockford.
Well after I returned to Q101, I was the voice of Rockford on every other show. These Chicago people are gonna buck up when they hear an 815 player come in. You know, yeah.
But man, obviously, we see each other every second Friday of every month.
Yes, at least once a month.
At least once a month we see each other for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And we were part of the whole special taping we did. We were there on your day. It was a beautiful, beautiful day.
It was.
And now we're finally gonna be able to see it.
I hope enough people see it.
Yeah.
That's my worry. Now it's like this weird thing where I've talked to bands like doing like radio stuff forever. They're like, "Oh, you record," and there's this, "Oh, it's good that it's done, right?" But now there's this pressure of like, are people gonna care?
Of course, dude.
No, I mean,
care.
yeah, it's all friends and family and stuff. But there's every fucking comic has that sense of like, oh, I know I'm good enough to do it, but is it enough where someone who's never seen me before is going to want to watch it or spend time with it, or especially now when everything's just like clipped down. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not complaining about it. It just is what it is. So I'm like, how am I going to exist in all of that?
Yeah.
Is it going to, I want someone who's never seen me before to watch it and be like,
Even
this
like
is great.
the last month, like 15 new specials dropped on YouTube, Netflix, Amazon,
really?
like all over the place.
Yeah. And how many people put them out the way I'm doing it on YouTube, indie, like direct from me to everybody, I'm literally doing almost, after we filmed it, there's production and everything done with Giorgio and Zach who shot it. And there's some slight stuff, but I mean, most of it's all on me.
Oh, yeah.
It's all on me.
Well, let's go back a little bit in history because this was shot when?
This is shot August 2025. I remember we did a pod before that.
Yeah.
And it was for the Windy City Comedy Festival. It's directed and produced by Ariel Julie, who ran the festival. And she told me, you are doing a special. I did not decide to do a special.
Got forced.
Kevin, you're
told.
doing a special. Dress up, okay?
wear a nice shirt. I said, well, if I'm doing this special, can you like help me? Not essentially like just dial in the set. Like I know what I want to open with. I'm pretty sure I know what I wanted to close with. And this was in like March of the year, so I had a lot of time.
Yeah.
And then the festival lineup wasn't even like finished, like in terms of like people submit. There's not auditions, but like people are submitting clips and stuff like that. So this whole process, and I was like, well, can I announce mine before you announce the whole lineup? And I think there was I think they almost wanted to wait until they had the lineup and then the announcement thing. It was like, no, but if I get ahead of it, I can get people that know me in town to buy tickets. And I didn't know every single one of my siblings was going to want to buy a crock load of them. That's my thing. Like I'm honest about what I am. I know what my level of drawing capability may or may not be. So I was like, just give me time. If you give me more time, I know I can help make this special, and it did. It did.
I mean, Full House. I mean,
Great.
every
Lincoln
seat
Hall.
every seat was taken, dude.
Yeah, well, and it also like Lincoln Hall is a rock club, so we're not playing it like a rock room where you're filling it for hundreds of people. We're all right. We did I think we did over 150, 175 people.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you had the bottom basically filled, and then you had the top
The family, my family, who I spend most of my act talking about, was up there.
Yeah.
Which I really preferred. Like it's enough where I can see them, but not enough where they're like right in front of me. And I like that.
It's like, you know what I mean, Mom? And you point right at her.
Well, no, there was one thing where she texted me 2 days before, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like what she texted me. It was sweet, but it's like overbearing and weird and like, not now. No. You ever have somebody like do that to you? Like you hear the people have the conversations like right before a wedding or something like that. Maybe you should do this. Like now?
Yeah.
You're bringing that up now? We're going to do that now? And it was like, I have a lot of it written about my siblings and like where I figure in with them. And my mom sent me this like almost 2-paragraph long text, like a letter that had like 19 emojis at the end of it. You know what I mean? And it was, well, you know, you're talking about this sibling and this thing. Your sister feels neglected.
Because she wasn't part of the joke?
No, she wasn't enough a part of the joke.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I have a brother of mine who's like barely referenced, and there's plenty of things, and I was like, oh, maybe he gets on the next one, whatever. And he didn't care. But my sister has been very supportive and like rallied people to go. So I kind of felt like, I guess I have to say something more. But I was like, I'll just say something we don't have to include in the special. But it was like this, not like even her saying it, but everybody like, no, you gotta like, you know, have a bit about her. I was like, oh, so I have to have like a whole routine about all of you? Like everyone gets a song, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so, but my mom, I thought it was like a funny thing, like everyone was joking, but no, it was much more serious than my mom. She was like, flat out like, no, you have to have material about your sister. If you're going to make fun of the whole family.
Gotta make it fair.
Like, Mom, what about Tom? Nobody's asking about Tom.
Yeah. What about your Uncle Terry? You know, like that type of thing.
We don't talk about Terry, okay?
So it was like, it was so ridiculous. And like the way it was worded was also like, when you do your sketch, and I remember I was like, this is not a sketch. That's a completely different thing. And I was like, how do I handle this? I was like showing it to comics. I was showing it to Ariel. I was at Lincoln Lodge. I think the festival started on like a Thursday. My show was on a Saturday. I was at Lincoln Lodge the night before. I was like, how do I handle it? I showed it to people. People were like laughing. They're like, just read the text.
Yeah.
When someone, I think it was Jenna, who's a bartender at Lincoln Lodge. Somebody there, I remember, was near the bar. Was like, just read the text, and they're like, read all the emojis. I didn't read the emojis. I wish I read the emojis when I was like, it was like prayer hands, shamrock, hearts. It was like an excessive
eggplant. It was like,
XOXO. Like my mom does that. My mom's really sweet like that. So I was like, oh, it would have been perfect, you know. It's really good.
I feel like something you have to kind of frame, you know, kind of like.
Oh yeah. I almost want to take that text and print it out.
You have to, yeah.
Put that in the liner notes.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Well, you were originally talking about you want to do like a VHS tape, right?
Yeah, I can't get it done by the time the album comes out, but it may be something I do later this year, like maybe for Christmas or something.
But that would be cool if you put it like in the bag of the cassette case. You know,
is it on your Instagram?
I don't have it on Instagram.
Oh, you don't?
But I'm gonna post my brother Brendan runs a very successful Seinfeld media page where it's just memes about Seinfeld, but it's all like he recuts it. It's like this actor you saw play this role was in this other movie, and he puts them together. It's like really great reels if you're just a fan of the show.
Yeah,
and it kind of like search engine optimizes your interest in something.
Okay,
but he also does this fun thing where he does VHS box covers for movies that are referenced in Seinfeld and TV shows that never actually came out. So they talk about a movie called Rochelle. And Rochelle is like one of those art house movies that everyone tells you to see that you don't actually see. And that's what Seinfeld joked about. He made a box cover of that. So you can act like you've actually seen Rochelle, but it's never been a real movie. The movie in Home Alone where Kevin is told he can't watch the movie because he made a box cover of that movie. Radioactive Man. They did an entire Simpsons episode. He made a box, but when he makes a box, it isn't just the front of it. It's the back with the full like credits and the way it's framed and the like 3 block photos, 1 big block photo on the side, like that formatic and like the different colors that are specific to the thing. He made one for me, and we're gonna print them out on like card paper and like I think it'll be something I do in like the fall. Hopefully when I have like a new
with an actual
when I have like a new 20, 30 minutes, I will put out something like near the end of the festival or something. Or maybe at next year's Windy City Comedy Fest, I'll sell, hey, this is a comedy special I did last year. You can buy it. You know, that type of thing.
With an actual VHS, or we're looking at
that's another thing is like getting it
thumb
on
drive or something.
I joked about putting it out as a digital VHS where you could buy, if you want to buy this special,
scan the QR code inside the box or something like that.
And it would be the box, but it would just be a box with nothing inside of it, which is weird to sell to people. But I also thought like, there's something kind of fun about that. Like if you want it and you just want to support me and help me get gas money. But I do want to put it on VHS. Like
put your old porn tape in there.
There was a place that's mainly just taking VHS and transferring it to digital that's on the south side of Chicago. And I looked them up and people connected me with them. And I had 3 or 4 different phone calls with them. And the guy who handed it was like really into the idea. And he's like, we have to go look at the machine where we could duplicate what you're doing because you want it direct from digital to VHS. We can do that, but you want to mass produce these. I was like, yeah. I didn't, when I by mass, I meant like a short batch of them.
like 50, 100 of them. Something like that.
And he told me like, we can't get that to work with the machine, but here's how I think you can do it on your own. And I'm just doing it on my own. Like stack 2 VCRs on top of each other. Have
the old school way.
Yeah. I think I wish I had it out by the time the special comes out on YouTube, but I'm also into the idea of like, if I keep doing road shows, like I was talking to you guys about doing a great road show I did last night before this. If I go to those shows and people like me, I'll be like, here's my special. You can buy it on VHS.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's novelty, right?
Yeah.
It's something that somebody can pick up.
And also if you get it from me, you get the forever copy.
Yeah.
There'll be QR codes with everything I do. You'll get not streaming. You can go, I'll just have a folder, private folder. You can download it, MP3, MP4, you have it forever.
Yeah.
I would say Google Drive does something like that.
Yeah.
Where you have to put a password into it.
Anyone who's needed to see the special before I put it out, it's Google Drive.
Right.
Like I have it, it's mine. It's like me direct to you.
Right.
That's it. Like what else am I gonna do? I'm the rapper in the 90s selling CDs out of the car. You know?
Well, it's that physical media. It's going away. Somebody wants to hold something now. They're like, this is what I
cassette, audio cassette is.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, it's anything else. We have a well, not turntable. What's this called? A record player in the back. So I mean, like
I wanted to do vinyl, but vinyl was really expensive to mass produce.
Yeah. Now that it's gained popularity, like in over like the last.
But it's also like that's a lot of material to make. And like, all right, so how many would I sell? And I was like kind of doing the numbers. So I was like, it'd be hard for me to warrant doing this unless I did it with a production company and they came in and they said, yeah, we'll do it, but it'll be like this short run of this or that. It'd be cool to have one. Yeah. There's a company called Elastic Stage that was talking about doing it. And it may be something I do at the end of the year because everyone's like, well, once you put it out, you're really just promoting it for the next, at your level of what you're doing, you're just promoting it for the next year.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. You know, my thing is like, I wish I had more reels. Like there's some things between when I taped it and what happened to me that are like in my life that are annoying that like have held up what I wanted to do.
Well, let's go there because you filmed in August.
Yeah.
Now we're going into April, right?
Yeah.
And that's the release date. And what is that?
April 1st.
Is that 8 months?
August, September, October, November, December.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
March, April.
What was that? Well, how much?
8 months.
8.
I just guessed too, man. Fucking phenomenal, dude.
Smart,
all right.
right.
So from there to here, the process of editing, the process of getting, the right format, how you wanted to set up. Because is it the way you did it? Is it going to come out the same way? Like,
no,
or did you
it's
cut?
never. I don't know anyone who's ever filmed anything where it's exactly what they want it to be. Because I think there was like 1 or 2 like individual jokes I just dropped that were in bits. I did everything that I wanted. Chunk wise of material, I did everything I wanted in there. But there were like individual little tags and things. And you guys have seen me for years. So there's something like, oh, that isn't exactly like you guys may even notice it just from like seeing my act so much. Yeah. So it was like, but it's different when you do 50 minutes that you saw me do. And then before we did it with Ariel, we laid out on a wall in my apartment. We laid out and posted where like it'll be this. And I looked at it, I was like, that's like 30 minutes. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, well, so this is all my family stuff. And then I end with this. And she goes, yeah, that's what I want. But I was like, it is, you're shooting it. She put it together. I was like, it is collaborative in that sense. I can't just do exactly only what I want and only my way. Maybe that's fine. But there's enough other people involved in this. I kind of have to meet. It's not even in the middle. It's all what I want anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. Yeah, and I was like this and this, and I was like, where can we shoot something that I may or may not go in the special? So there's some stuff you guys saw me do when I shot the special that we flat out decided before show, like, this will not be in, but shoot it, and if we want to use it later on, we can. I was like, oh, okay. And if
probably drop it as real though, right?
And when Ariel hosted the show, she came out and there may be something he may start a bit, stop it, and redo it. And she goes, try not to do that more than once. I was like, that's fair, and that ended up not happening. But there was one bit that like I just didn't like where it figured into everything else, and we had it laid out. We still did it. It's like, that's out, that was like that night we even said it like that. It's like, this one, maybe this. There's something that was in that folder of we'll film it, but we won't have it in the special. Mm-hmm. That ended up in the special that I didn't think was going to be in the special, that I didn't think was going to get the reaction it did.
Yeah.
And that was me being a South Sider who now lives on the north side of Chicago, and I make fun of the north side, and I do this map, and I yell. It's a lot of movement and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's also like highly referential. Yeah. So I'm like, why would I do this if it doesn't make... Does anyone who's just wanting to get into independent comedy in Omaha, Nebraska, going to give a fuck about the South Side of Chicago? Versus, like, that was my thought process. But then also, like, it's too fucking funny. Do it.
Yeah.
Like and I was like, all right. Yeah. And, like, that was after we watched it. We did 3 edits, and then we watched it. We just got together and had, like, a little private thing. It was me, Ariel, Bob Keane, who was on the show, James Fisher Jr., the lovely lady. We were all there, and then and even she was like, "You gotta put that in there," like because we had that almost as like a separate clip thing.
Yeah,
and that was the one chunky clip I saw that Giorgio put together, and I was like, "Okay," and they were like, "Put it back in." I was like, "All right," Part of it is like just like trusting other people because you watch so much of yourself, you like hate the way you look, you hate the way you sound, you don't like this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I have a green, the whole special. I have a little like green backstage, like you get into like the club bracelet on, and I was like, that's so fucking stupid. I have that on the entire fucking time. Why did I cut that off?
Right there,
it's on my left wrist. The entire special, it's on my left wrist. But I was like, why did I do that? That's so fucking dumb. Why didn't I just snip it off? And it was, but part of it is like I've been working and going to rock shows, and you're gonna be on these bands. You're gonna film this, and to me, it was just normal. It was like, oh, that's what I go for Q101. I'll go to shows like, oh, you put those on, and you wake up the next day, and before you take your shower, you clip it off. You know what I mean?
We got the raw as a comedy. That's you raw.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Raw.
It's still pretty raw, but like you guys were there, we dressed up the stage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
it was nice.
I don't know when this comes out, but when we we're gonna do a screening on August 31st.
Oh, it's coming out tomorrow.
Great, wonderful.
Coming out tomorrow.
March 31st.
March 31st.
August
is when I fucking film it.
We'll see you in 6 months if you want to come by. We'll watch it together. It's been out for a while.
Can you walk me to the bus so I know I'm getting on the right bus? So, God damn it, I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah.
We still love you though. It's okay.
Yeah. So when we do this, it's like, all right, we're gonna have it at the screening. I have the paper flames. Yeah. They were just given to me. We have these giant paper flames at this special, and I didn't get to see them until we got to the show. I just told them I was like, can we do something with like a smoke machine? Like I just wanted enough bullshit because we did a production walkthrough, and we kind of told them I was like, I want a lot of red. I wanted as much red behind me as I possibly could. And the light director said, you'll get washed out in the camera. And he's like, it'll wash out everything behind you. Your head will be shiny. He kind of like looked at me and he's like, your head's gonna be shiny, and it's gonna be this. And we were there like in a day when they were like cleaning stuff and doing extra stuff. Even the production manager said, you want that for when you walk out. You don't want that while you're performing. And I was like, but we can. There's a little bit of it right there where you see like there's a little bit of fog like during the special too. Like I wanted that. And Brandon Kiefer, who's a great comic. He has an incredible special online as well. Go watch that on YouTube. He made those. He made those by hand.
That's nice. Man.
Yeah. I actually have them in the patio cubby of the apartment I live in. I have them right next to
it. Have all 3 of them?
Yeah. My parents insisted that we take pictures with them after the show. Yeah. So we'll have them at the screening on the 31st. Nice.
And then are you screening in the big room?
We're going to screen in the blue room, so it's tight.
Okay, the blue one. Yeah.
They have the festival, which is the 25th anniversary of Lincoln Lodge. I'm not a part of that, but like it's just fun to be there and be like adjacent to it. Like I think a bunch of big names are there this weekend for that too, and like kind of like that day.
Is that this
Tuesday?
Week?
This Tuesday.
Okay, this Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. And then the special comes out on April Fool's Day, which I think in retrospect may have been a bad day to put out a special. Because I've had too many people ask me if it is
a joke.
I still think it would be a great joke. Like, oh my God, Kevin's having a special. Like, ha, psych, guys. But then
Comes
they'd be
out
like,
tomorrow.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Comes out tomorrow.
Okay, he's fucking with me. I don't trust him.
I'm not doing that. I know too many people. My oldest brother Bob, who's the cop, would literally punch me in the chest if I did that. He's like, I'm gonna hit you in your face because you're gonna make money. You got a face with money. Your money's your face, but I'm gonna lay one in your chest.
Or you should do a Rick roll.
I'm not gonna do a Rick roll. I'm not gonna do a Rick roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Kellam. Never gonna give you up.
Yeah, so it's 9 p.m. Tuesday. You guys are watching this on Monday, Tuesday the 31st. Mm-hmm. And then it'll come out on April 1st, I believe at noon. I have the video. I'm going through it with the annotations. And then I think probably tonight into Monday, hopefully 48 hours out, I'll have the thing. That photo of me looking like a complete maniac.
Yeah, that does not look like you, dude.
It doesn't. That is me, though.
Yeah.
That is me. I took that at Q101 with a green screen behind me at 2 a.m. and I took 45 different photos of me posing and then stopping with a hood on, looking like a maniac in a little studio. Like I'm like the studio, like
by yourself.
You know, like when you're when they have the hacker B-roll footage. Yeah. That's what I looked like, and I had a giant green screen behind me, and I would just like, how does Ozzy Osbourne pose? Okay, and then I would just go back and I would just like look at, and I would take. I look like a complete fucking maniac. And
just yourself though? No one else?
I took it with my cell phone, but then I sent it to my brother, and he used it for the artwork that's like on the album. Right. That was one thing I wanted to care about that stuff. But then we looked at the thumbnails. You have to put a thumbnail to like try and find an audience. Yep. The thumbnail I have is like a photo of me performing at the show, but it doesn't have any of the artwork in it. I was like, I want the artwork in it. And Ariel's like, it doesn't say comedy. So like people could lose this. It looks like maybe you're doing a power metal album from '86, but it's pretty cool. Pretty fun. There's some clips out. I'm resigned to the idea like, hey, this is a pretty strong thing. So
yeah.
But I'm also not going to say like this is my greatest thing I've ever done. I can tell you it was one of the greatest nights of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, when you have that sense of there's something I said at the audience at the end. I wanted to cut it out, and Ariel and some other people were like, no, that has to stay in. Like, and I was like, why? I was like, it's too endearing. Yeah. I was like, it's too fucking nice. It's too sweet. And they're like, no, that's part of it. Like, Kevin, you're too nice. You have to have that here. I was like, fuck, you know? I don't want that. I don't want like one man showy stuff. Because that's another thing is you do it and then you don't really know. See, this guy hated it outside. You don't know how people are going to like have this idea of you that goes a little bit deeper than you think on the surface level. So that's annoying. You're like, oh, okay. There is this like sweet side to what I'm doing, even though I'm running around like a fucking maniac all the time.
Well, have you had...
You know what you should... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You know what would be funny? You would have came on stage on a scooter. That's the Kevin.
Yeah, that's Kevin. That's Kevin.
You guys always see me in the live scooter. Yeah.
Take the helmet off. Hey guys, sorry, I'm late.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
I'm late. I'm always running right before we do a fucking show. Yep. The amount of Gamal text of I'm in a lift on Kennedy at 9:55 or 8:55, and we're on stage 5 minutes.
No, but did you run into? I heard on a lot of podcasts with other comics who film specials where they're like, you know, as soon as I got done, I was happy with it, but then like the next week, you're like, there's a better tag for that joke.
Yeah. Oh, a ton.
Like everyone's just like, that
night.
should happen.
That same night.
Yeah, and there was some of that when I was up there. Another thing is, I don't work with like a set list all the time.
Yeah.
Where I have it written down. But that was another thing with Ariel. She's like, I don't want you jumping a bit. Like we're filming, so you got to do it in the order we have it written out. And you guys kind of see my stuff, but like I'll be loosey-goosey or I'll cut a bit in half and jump to the next thing. I'm usually doing 15 minutes. But when I go and I was doing Rockford last night. When I go to Rockford, I go to Milwaukee, I go to Aurora. I've done some 45 minutes in Chicago. But a lot of times in Chicago, I'm utilized to host or feature.
Well, you did.
So it's a whole different beast. I had to stick to a set list. And there's times in the show where I look down, you can see me looking at a set list. I don't think that's like I'm working off notes. I just got to make sure I'm in the order.
Yeah, it was on stage. Yeah, it was on stage. Yeah,
it was taped to the floor.
Yeah.
It was taped to the floor.
But you were there. You were before your show. I think it was 2 days, right?
Hey, rock stars even have a set list too, man.
Yeah. But like no one. But
they have the lyrics.
It's not like I'm working off a teleprompter. Yeah. You know. And if I was, all right, fine, whatever.
Hello, Chicago. I'm Kevin.
But you did a
gang. It just has it on the screen.
Gang.
I read it phonetically.
But you did two brothers in Aurora, right? No,
Yeah.
yes, in Aurora. 2 days before, right?
It's Still Not Fridays. Great Matt Trufke.
Yes.
One of the best suburban comedy producers.
You did
I did it the Thursday before, so then maybe that Thursday was like I ran the full set, which I had done for.
Right.
I've done a lot of it, but even he had to take. It was like move this, and like I was like, oh, okay, and he's like, don't change anything, but do it in this order. And there were, like up to the last minute changes, but there's also like that thing of like the mom text thing I said earlier. I kind of had to get clearance to do that. Like I wasn't going to do it, but I wasn't going to go to my mom and ask. I had to go to my sister, and thankfully my sister, because my mom is like me, she's a little bit late getting to. They ate my family. My family was so supportive with it. One thing is like if my family sees it and they like it, and no one else gets to see it, doesn't like find an audience, I'm okay. With that, because like most of it's a love letter to them. Even it may seem, if you see it, you may think like I hate my family. I do not. I love my family a lot, and like I know where I figure into the family. I like being the black sheep. You know what I mean? Like I like it, and it's supported. But I had to show that to my sister and my cousin, who kind of like got everyone together, and they organized cars and got like my nephews and nieces. I think drove some people. So it was like, all right, so they're gonna have a good time. Like they're eating and they're drinking, they're having a good time. And I was like, I got to show this to you before mom gets here. And I was worried because I never wear makeup. Mm-hmm. That was a weird thing. I was like, I didn't want to walk over when I have makeup on and it's just jarring. It doesn't show up on camera, but if you're in front of me, you might know. And my sister said, you look really good. You have makeup on. She like whispered it. She goes, do you have makeup on? And I was like, is it obvious? He was like, it's not obvious, but I'm right next to you. And I know when women wear makeup. And I was like, is it because you're a woman? Yes, because I'm a woman. And I was like, can I show this to you? And she goes, what's the problem? And I was like, well, mom is trying to change the special. And I showed it to her, and she's like, you better do it. She was dying laughing. So, and once my siblings left, my mom can't get too mad about it.
Right.
So,
the approval.
She hit me up today, literally right as I'm putting my shoes on to get over here and run to this. And she's like, so what are we doing for Easter and this and this? And I understand the special is coming out, and I hope it's not too profane. You better not be cruel. You better not be cruel. I support what you're doing, and you have a nice command of the stage, but you're blessed with gifts, Kevin, and it's how you choose to do it. It's like still, it's never gonna be exactly what she. Just say you like me and leave it at that. All right, no, but she was great too. So
shows up with a bag of props right before you go on stage. Why don't you use these? I got these for you.
Carrot Top does it. He is very successful.
We like Vegas. We can go see ya. Yeah.
I would love to do Vegas. I went to Vegas for WrestleMania. I would love to do Vegas. I don't know how this would translate to Vegas. Me yelling about my upbringing, but who knows? Yeah. So maybe some of it's relative.
You can mention Pilsen, and they'll be like,
I did Pilsen last week. I did Monochrome Brewing.
Oh, with
Ajapito. Ajapito, who runs a really great room. It was really cool because you were literally in the room where they're brewing.
Yep.
But it's also perfectly set up. It was so nice. The guys who run it are just like good neighborhood dudes who got together and made it happen. That's a great spot. Like that like if I'm doing shows like that, and that's the height of what I get to do. I'm not saying I don't want to do more, do tours or something. I'd like this to come out and I get to like feature for like a headliner who can fill it.
It's funny. There's always that within a comic that, we hear all the time where it's like, it's not that I like doing what I'm doing, but I mean, it'd be cool to do a big show. It's like, no, it's okay to say you want to do a big show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to do big shows.
We were talking about C2E2. I got to perform at C2E2. It was a huge crowd. I was like, oh, God, yeah. C2E2 is the draw. That's what got them there. Yeah. I'm not going to claim that I am, but I knew when that audience was there what I could do for them.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, well, have me open for the draws. Yeah. I know I can be the semi-main event, and like, all right, insert a name is going to fill I would love to work for those people. That's kind of the way I see it. I think it's also reasonable. Mm-hmm. Like I know I can pull that off.
Yeah, for sure.
You're over the age of 30 and you're buying tickets to go to a comedy show, or over the age of 25. I think I can entertain that audience.
Yeah. 100%.
Maybe the college tours. Maybe I'm too old for the college tours. Maybe that's it. Can't do the frats anymore.
You guys on Facebook, huh?
Dude, talking about C2E2, man. The most obvious thing was that I saw you at every
corner.
booth. Every booth. There was a Kevin.
There was a Kevin?
There was a Kevin in every booth. And then we knew
Were
they
they
were
all
there.
were they all named Kev, or just they
No, they
looked
looked
type?
like
They were
look like
they copy versions of you, dude.
Bald
beard.
beard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a hold of the bald beard thing. Not saying I innovated the look, but for white dudes in the Midwest, I feel like I was ahead of the curve on it by a solid year. Beards started becoming a bigger thing just across the board. Not to say like no one ever had one, but it was way more common like maybe 10, 15 years ago. But I mean, this it's pretty good. I started going more with the beard once I shaved the head. So,
Yeah, dude, it was crazy how many people I thought it was you. Like, I'm glad I don't have that confidence to go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, Kevin," you know. Like, I waited. Like
the opposite happens to me where people think I'm somebody else and they literally jump on my back, being like, "Yo, what's up, Brad?" And I'm like, "Hi, like you're not my friend. I'm sorry. This is awkward." I'm like, don't worry. I'm like, this honestly happens all the time. They're like,
be a friend.
"So what's up?" I'm like, "No, this ain't gonna happen right now." Sorry.
What did you guys? Rambo, you've been to C2 before. I've been maybe 4 or 5 times. This is the first time I performed at it, which was great.
Yeah.
But what did you guys think of it? Because it is a lot. It is a
It's
world.
a lot, man. It's a lot.
It is a world. That is a world.
It's a world. You know, our first regret was that we didn't dress up.
Yeah. We should.
You know, we're seeing everybody in their costumes. Everybody's having a good time. And
You got to just a little bit of something.
Yeah.
I didn't dress up either, and I thought about it for the show. I have a Mankind costume. It's just a mask and a wig or something like that, and I can just take it off and go and do my show. Yeah. I was like, but have you guys had Kyron Harrell, great comedian?
We've had Kyrie on Demon Hour. Yeah.
Kyron Harrell.
Kyron.
No.
So Kyron is a.
I know him. I know him.
Kyron is very funny. Kyron physically has a very specific model-esque look. Yeah. Okay. And Kyron has a very convincing. Velma costume for some reason.
Oh, really?
And he dressed up as Velma and was a hit. Like
I forgot who posted it, but they posted a story just going up from his legs.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that's him dressed up, you're like, okay.
Great
what
legs.
the hell?
Yeah. He's got great legs.
Yeah.
Great legs. You know what I mean?
Great ass. Great legs.
Great everything, dude.
Great. And then they're like, Jinkies. Oh boy. You know, no, but it was so funny. He got a great reaction with it. James wore a costume. My thing is like, no, so let me just do my ad. If we all wore costumes and maybe that was the gimmick of the show, I guess other people have done it before, but then I was like, well, then you have to do it.
Him.
This is, that's but you have to do the bit as him, like as that character a little bit. And so I know Kyron did some Velma stuff when he went up into the show. So yeah, but there's just so many costumes. So many costumes.
Yeah, just people that are going above and beyond to get their costume as accurate.
I also like that they have the After Dark portfolio to it.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of adults.
Kick out all the kids, yeah.
It's a lot of adults. They don't, I don't know if they sell beer all day. No, they did.
Yeah.
Revolution Beer was there. Yeah. But like, my thing is like, they're selling beer here? Like I don't know if beer was there before.
Yeah.
But like beer is a presenting.
You travel to the tavern.
Yeah. But beer is now a presenting sponsor. Mm-hmm. Revolution Brewing is there.
Yeah.
Like, and so I was like, I don't think I remember. I know you could buy beer, but I don't remember it being so like accessible everywhere, you know? Yeah. And then they have the After Dark stuff, which has burlesque, and like these adult things. And they had panels just for like gay people in the arts and in the community. And I was like, yes, this is fucking cool. Like this is they have one just for emo people and like emo people that work in comic books. Yeah. Friends at Emo Social Club were there. You should have them on. They're great. They had their own panel and they had an emo dance party. It was like this. I was thinking about it. I'm working on a new idea for a bit. I think Disney needs to just like go full fledged with this.
Go
like,
dark?
No, not go dark. But like go with the idea of 9:30, whatever, Disney World has their fireworks and the castle.
Oh, like kind of like, okay.
And then everyone leaves. Everyone leaves, right?
Like Six Flags will do like special events where it's just adults only. Like, you can drink.
Disney has some of these. They have some. But it's just like isolated to like the area where there's bars and stuff. Yeah. It was like, no.
You're trying to tell me
run 9:30.
Yeah.
24/7. 18 and over. A lot more beer vendors everywhere. Maybe shut off like the It's a Small World ride. Yeah. We don't need anyone naked in that. You know what I mean? And there has been. Yes. Look up. You want to see people. Oh. People on drugs at Disney is wild. People taking something on drugs at Disney is wild. Just naked, pull up naked on the It's a Small World ride. Not mushrooms. There's a guy who's naked. He got naked at the Disney World.
It won't be on YouTube.
Oh, they would. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yep, there you go.
There
Man
you go.
strips. Man strips. There we go. There we go. This guy's all in it. He is all in there, and he is jumping in there. The problem is there's kids here. Like, so I don't want. You know, my thing is like.
And
no.
another thing, The Simpsons predicted.
What is this?
Where Lisa, where they go to Duffland and she drinks the water.
Yes.
Oh.
This guy drank the water.
Yeah.
like this guy absolutely drank the water, and I don't know what is going on with him. He is trying to bathe in the healing waters of the It's a Small World ride.
At the Taj Mahal.
It's not real water.
That's water, but it's probably not clean water to be in.
No.
It's
This part's fake, but
It's like,
I mean,
yeah.
the ride itself has water.
Yeah, you're right. You're riding
yeah.
on a track that
Yeah.
has water or anything. But like, imagine like doing this, and like my thing is like, do it all night. Like have you know? Can we? I'm gonna be honest. Can we put Minnie Mouse with a little bit of cleavage after 9:30?
Both
Yeah, the
people
princess
that
has shown a
goddamn-
little leg.
Daisy Duck.
Yeah.
Daisy Duck. She got those bedroom eyes. Okay, you seen Daisy Duck with those big eyelashes on? Daisy Duck got them bedroom eyes.
I saw a couple of C2E2 I wanted to talk to.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, and it's not like too much. They've had
for sure.
they had like their own like treasure island type thing there,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I was like, bring all that back. Universal is like that a little bit, where it's, a little bit.
It's people are just chaotic, man, and they don't want to deal
Immature
with that bullshit.
adults.
Can't handle it. Can't handle it.
Immature
Yeah.
adults. I still believe in the
Yeah.
magic. Okay.
You
I
Disney
still believe in
adult,
them.
dude?
I believe in the magic. All right. I want to go. My girlfriend does not want to go, but I want to go. But also, I was talking to the bartender named Ariel. Funny enough, named after Little Mermaid. At the Hope and Anchor in Rockford last night. And she's like, I bring my kid. There's all these fucking adults that are near me. They're complaining about my kid being on my shoulder to see fireworks at the Cinderella's cast. This is fucking Disney. This is meant for children. You know what I mean? Like, what do you? My thing is like, what if it wasn't meant for slightly bigger children
Yeah.
who have shaved their head and grown a beard?
I definitely feel like our generation are the Sesame Street, Disney kids, Nickelodeon stuff that has gotten older, and we're like, oh, now we can actually buy this shit, and like people are into it. Like,
Yeah.
I know,
We wanna
but
go
I
to
also
some
understand where it's immature. But I was like, what's the difference between that and like liking sports?
yeah.
I don't see much of a difference. But I'm like, come on, make money.
Kevin's like, I want to be a Disney adult. You know what I'm saying?
Adult.
Yeah.
Real
adult. X, right, man?
Disney After Dark.
But that was the thing about, because, we had, Rambo came and he dressed as the Pope for C2, and he was a hit. I mean, he was getting
Murdered.
pictures.
Dude, you almost won a
nonstop,
pageant.
dude.
Did you?
No, he won it.
I tied first.
No, not here.
He won.
I was the people's champ.
Hey, give them the context. We're Pulp Fictioning it. What contest were you in?
What was it? It was cosplay hotties. They were doing that like dating. It wasn't dating, but everybody had a balloon.
Yeah.
They'd ask you a series of questions. You go down the row. Judges would eliminate people here and there.
Based off your answer to your anime or fandom
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Luckily, even the host was like, "Oh, with your fandom, like, what's the story?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the one was about like a story or something about the history of the fandom." And I'm like, "Well, the Bible's a good read. That got a hit." And then I was talking about the Bears, like Super Bowls and this and that. The crowd liked it. I'm like, "Oh, they are Chicago fans. They know enough about sports. It's not just all."
It's the Chicago comic book convention.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I brought up. They're like, "Well, what's great?" I'm like, "The city of Chicago. That's where we're all here. It brought everybody here together for this." Crowd went crazy, but the one judge was a Packers fan, and she even made a couple snide remarks. But
That makes it fun, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for
That
sure,
gives
for
you, we
sure,
like
for
the
sure.
conflict.
Yeah.
But also another thing is there's a lot of people that come to C2E2 who are not from Chicago.
For sure. But definitely the majority.
Yeah.
The majority.
Yeah.
And
I'll say-
at first, so, we go to this panel where, and it turns out like, all right, we're going to pick out 15 people, and then we're going to make them compete and all that
Oh,
stuff.
right away, dude. Right away.
Right,
Let's
right
go,
away we
Rambo.
go up.
Right away,
Let's
we're
go.
like, Rambo, get up there. And Gamal's right behind Rambo. He's pointing him out. He's like, this.
Oh, there's like 4 people pointing, and they're like, this guy, and then they're like, you.
Yeah.
3 times. Did it 3
Yeah,
times.
and she
dude.
just, like the main chick that was running it did not want to pick him. It wasn't until like people started like literally almost chanting like get the Pope, and then there was a gentleman that was also part of that group, and he was like hey, like we could see him like, hey, get the Pope, and she's like, all right, the Pope, and then he gets up there, and I'm telling my brother and Gamal, and I'm like, oh, Rambo's gonna win this. Rambo's gonna win because
he
was producing the hell out of me.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
They'd ask the question. He'd text me real quick. He's like, check your phone.
We're saying hand signals. Most of the hand signals.
Dude, it was a team effort. It was a legit team effort because I'm like, Rambo's the only performer up there.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just there,
enjoying it.
That isn't a shot at anybody else.
No.
He's like only one with actual experience.
He's the one who's gonna be able to riff and have jokes, and everyone's like talking for like maybe too much time.
Yeah.
Right. But then you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like that's gonna be half the work.
And then he also has a team of writers, and we're all
setting up lines.
Oh yeah,
you're setting up lines.
Dude, we were like, literally, dude. We were like pageant parents because I was like.
Honey, shoulders back.
He's like,
shoulders
talk
back.
about the football.
Yeah.
Football. Baseball.
Yeah.
White Sox. Cubs.
Oh, dude, it was a whole team effort. So
then I'm going back. I'm like, what about this? He's like, yes.
Dude, and so every
I heard
round,
you in the back.
Yeah.
I was there. I heard you. I walked
Yeah,
up to you.
all of a sudden, like, I just get a tap on my shoulder. I was like, oh, hey.
I genuflected on a knee and you blessed me right there in front of me. And while other people are talking, you're doing this stupid fucking thing with me. And other people are like they're also like not paying attention to someone else talking. And I felt bad immediately. Like I felt like a total
Well, there's a
ass.
guy right in front of me. He's like, hey, Pope, can I get a pic? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, we'll do it after. I go, yeah. But then halfway through, same thing. He got up. He's like, bless me real quick. While somebody else is talking, they're like, oh, we got the Pope over here blessing somebody. And everybody stopped for a minute while I took the picture.
Yeah.
And he's like, sorry about that. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Every round we were like, because they kept looking at his corner. They would always point like, so we got to get rid of 2 people, 3 people, and they would point in his direction. And I'm like, oh no, he's not gonna make it. And then they would call somebody else out in that area, and I was like, oh, we're good, we're good.
Then it was down the final 3, then the final 2, and I'm like, oh shit.
Roller coaster of fucking emotions. Literally, like that whole segment of like of C2E2, like. By the time we were done with it, we were drained.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was so tired.
You're on your feet the whole time too.
We were clapping, we were cheering, we were booing the other people. Like we were like.
But the amount of people that came up to me afterwards and were like, dude, you won that shit. Like, your pictures, this and that. Bless me, please, this and that.
So this is what happened, right? At the end, they're like, it comes up to a Rambo and another cosplayer. And everybody's like, all right, we're just going to do a clap. We're just going to put our hand over people, over these 2 contestants. And whoever gets the best clap or the loudest cheer wins. She goes with the first girl. And we're like, she gets decent.
Was she a cool character?
No, she was a very random anime show.
Sure, but like an elaborate costume or something.
No,
it wasn't even that elaborate. And even the show, they're like, nobody
watches.
Nobody really watches, or it's got a weird fandom.
Yeah.
Like,
that's okay.
Yeah.
But even like, we're
that's no shot at the show.
Right,
no, she was even like, I thought I was going to be eliminated like right off the bat. And everybody too was like, you're still here?
Yeah.
Like the one chick got eliminated. Somebody had to leave, so they brought her back on. And they're like, we eliminated you first round, but then like 2 rounds later, they're like, sorry, you got to go again. We really don't like your fandom.
Yeah. And so they go with the girl first, right? You know, obviously Rambo has his boys. Gamal's boys alone is like 5 people. They get to Rambo, and the difference in cheer was
huge,
significant enough for them to be like, Rambo won.
Yeah.
Right, the Pope won.
But then the judge was like, no, it was too close. Let's do it
again.
Yeah.
The judge didn't like it. The judge didn't like it.
They were trying. They were trying their hardest.
They wanted to do something fun for like fangirl people.
Oh, it was fun. I had a blast.
And there's nothing wrong about that.
No, but
here's this jerk showing up dressed up like.
That's exactly what they thought. But there wasn't good enough crowd. I think we got enough people going there.
Put on a show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Every question that Rambo answered, or the Pope,
was met with applause.
Yes, was met with nothing but applause. The loudest of crowd.
Yeah, and then luckily, so the main judge hated him. There was 2 other judges in that group, a guy and a girl, and they were the ones that like
kept them alive,
pushed,
kept them alive.
And at the end, they were the ones that came up to you. They were like, "Oh yeah, you did great." Blah blah.
But it's put on a show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just for fun of it, right?
There's some people internalize that stuff way too much.
Dude.
It's like it's a show.
It's a show.
You have a panel for an hour. We're trying to put it on. You're trying to keep it going. We just don't want it to die out. Fucking go with the crowd, man.
I would have been salty if he hadn't won, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been very salty. I would have been like, no, that's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Because he was white.
But that's exactly what I'm talking about.
White. If he had been, I started playing the white card. Because he's a white guy, straight hetero white. He can't win the show. No.
That was fun, man.
But it worked out. We got some fans off of it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
It was very cool.
Yeah, I was walking around with another comic, Kyrie.
Yeah.
And he's just like, dude, you can't be blessing people. I'm like, people want to be blessed by me. Like, I just walk by, they're like, hey, Father, how's it going?
It's all a bit. Like,
yeah.
I was with Q101 on Saturday when I saw you guys, and we were like filming bits, and we'd walk up to someone and talk to them in character, and everyone kind of gets it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there are a lot of them are like theater kids and stuff like that. They want to have fun.
I mean, when we grabbed something to eat, there's a guy in the Miles Morales Spider-Man costume sitting in just one of the pillars before going downstairs, just saying hi, hey, and Spider-Man pose, just saying hey. Yeah. Just people having fun, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah. People just trying to be in the character. I saw a guy with a giant Bad Bunny head for some reason, and he had like whatever Bad Bunny would wear. It looked like a Bad Bunny, but it was like a giant head, almost like a mascot type head. And
like the cheat code big head mode?
Yes. And then he like did the pose to a pillar with like the leg up, you know, like that type of thing. And he just posed, and people would just walk up and I was like, I want a picture with Bad Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
And I went and took a picture with Bad Bunny. I sent it to Tito, the number one Bad Bunny fan I know. And
wait, he's not Bad Bunny?
But no, it was pretty fun. It's a great event. I hope they do more comedy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they could do their own comedy festival if they wanted to. C2E2, do a comedy festival. You want to make some money? Just do a nerdy comedy festival.
The nerds want to laugh.
Yeah, my only thing with that is in the panels, I want people to sit where they are, stay for the whole thing. Because my thing, the whole coming in and out, I feel like kills the flow.
When it's big, the thing is when it's big enough, it's kind of like we're at Lincoln Lodge. There's 3 different rooms, right? Yeah. There's some people, comics, not the crowd, but comics will float in the back.
Yeah,
like, when it's a very busy night, and I have no issue with that.
Well, especially at the con, I mean, with the comedy show being in the after-hours section, you got the more adult, eccentric, or bigger shows where you're like, well, I do want to pop in here. Well, this starts half an hour in, so you are going to do that.
They do cascade on top of each other.
Yeah.
But even yesterday, halfway through the show, big group got out after the second comic, but there was enough people in there where they filled in right away. And you had a couple people moving in and out. I mean, it's a big room. It's Comic-Con. It's going to happen. But everything went well. I enjoyed the show last night.
Kick ass, man.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. A cool experience. Definitely.
Got to dress up though.
I think next.
I'm
gonna be honest. Ramon, Jamal, will you guys wear a couple's costume?
No, dude.
Will you be a team? Will you have a team costume?
No, enough, man.
Costume?
This couple's over, dude. It's coming to an end.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
There was fun like group costumes and stuff like
That's
that.
what we're thinking. If we had one big group.
Well, he had a really cool idea.
Yeah.
He said that, it would have been cool if we all would have wore like luchador maxes and then wear like a suit.
Yeah.
Like a nice like black suits, like nice
match
dress.
the colors and everything with the.
Now, like that would have been pretty cool.
The El Santo Blue Demon.
Yeah, kind of shit. Yeah, that would have been dope.
Yeah, that would have been fun, man.
But that was cool seeing too. Like James was dressed up as a Power Ranger.
James Fisher Jr.
Yes, very funny comic. See him at Demon Hour sometimes. He's fucking hysterical.
And now you'll see him at the bar afterwards.
Yeah. But he was dressed up as a Red Power Ranger, and he's walking around. And then there's a group of Power Rangers that didn't have a Red Ranger. Obviously, they're like, "Oh, hey, get in here. We're taking pictures."
Yeah.
And look up his Instagram story. He loves C2E2. He goes every year. He loves.
He's there right now.
He's there right now. And he's there on the 3rd day, this is the big collector's day. That's what we
heard.
If you saw something on Friday or Saturday you wanted, you come and you pick it up.
That's where you cut the deals right now, man.
Yeah, this is where you cut the deals.
There you go.
But dude, look at him ripping, dude. He's having a ball.
Just walking around with him, he'd be like, "Oh, hold on one second." He's like, "I love your costume. Can I get a picture?"
Boom, 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 boom. He's the best person to go with too, because he knows. Even if he doesn't know, he'll know the mainstream stuff that you would know. But he's explaining to you like while there's an alteration of it or something.
Well, it's nice. I went last year. I met up with him, and he's like, "I was already here 3 days." He's like, "What are you into? What do you want to see?" He's like, "Oh, you want comic books? We're going this way."
Yeah.
You want
he knows where everything is. Yeah, he's a living map, man. And he was great. I love James.
Yeah, very cool. Very fun.
He has Comic Court. Check out his show at Lincoln Lodge, Comic Court. It's a debate show. Fun times. Look at that.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Yeah.
Get some wings next year.
Hello. How you doing there, lady? Look at all these fun costumes. Somebody dyed their dog. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back one. Somebody dyed their dog.
Boy.
So James met Steve from Blue's Clues.
He was there, right?
He was there.
Yeah.
I wanted to go meet him.
This person in this photo, for people listening to the podcast audio, this lady wore the same sweater as Steve from Blue's Clues, but she has an actual poodle that is dyed with the same dots and spots as Blue, the blue dog from.
That's dope. That's fun.
James,
I don't know if that dog signed up for that.
Yeah,
it's a service animal. I think he did.
Borderline,
It's part of his job.
Animal abuse right here, dude.
Testing animals.
No, James had a good one. Where he's like, "Oh, did you guys meet Steve from Blue's Clues?" And like 5 people clapped. He's like, "Really?" He's like, "That's the first white person I got to trust." All right, man. Yeah, well, I wanted to go meet Steve and be like, "Hey, I watched Blue's Clues a little bit after I was supposed to." All right.
and James has a wealth of nerd-centric material. So he's perfect for this. I think he should. I'll say this: CT2, book James Fisher every year. He will crush on yours.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah,
Look at that.
that was
That
dope.
is so cool.
Yeah,
That's
that
super
super
dope.
With the, yeah.
Like I love people. The craft of costumes is really awesome. To
I
see.
saw. I should have got a picture. It was House of Dragons. So she had like a house body. She had one that like went over her head, and then her 2 arms were dragons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
The costume contest at this in the main hall in front of like.
Oh, there you go. Was it that one?
Yeah, his a crowd of
Yeah,
like
that's
4,000 or
dope.
5,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts.
Did you buy anything?
I didn't this year just because I was moving around so much.
Yeah.
But if I went this year on today I have to do some work things and special stuff too. I have to make sure some things are fine. I would have went today and maybe bought some comic books or bought a T-shirt or something. But it is that thing. This Sunday's the day where you go and you buy this.
Yeah, and I think I would go if I was to go again next year. I would go on a Sunday.
Yeah. But it's not as big as a crowd. Saturday
That's fine. That's perfect.
Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday is when like you get all the extra shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sunday you go there, you buy, you haggle,
Yeah.
then you can
Yeah.
carry your shit and walk right out. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, Saturday's the biggest day of the
Yeah,
thing.
because there's cool things you want to pick up, but you're like, if I can get a better price on a Sunday, I better.
Yeah, for sure. And you get a better price on the ticket too.
I'm
Buy a ticket.
telling Chicago comedy, this is an event that should be pimped out to the max skills.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Comedy should be the thing that is the sister event to a Lollapalooza, Riot Fest, any of that stuff. If there's pop-up shows we can do, this is the way to go. Love that. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, definitely doing it next year. We're dressing up.
Gotta dress up.
Try to get a show going. I think it's fucking.
Suits and luchador masks. I want the suits and luchador mask. I'm not
think
gonna
luchador
lie.
masks are
I
pretty
think that's
cool,
yeah,
yeah.
that'd be dope.
This is this is where the comedy show was at,
Actually, not bad, dude. That's actually a pretty good damn crowd, man.
and like you had people sitting in the back and all that shit. Everybody filled in like second comic once a couple people left.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, of course, you want to have a good time and everything because you don't want to conflict with something bigger or raunchier that people are dying to get into. But also, you'll get the backflow.
I'm like, I don't know. Kevin knows how to turn on the light.
It's got a flashlight.
Oh shit, he's Knuckles.
Yeah.
Knuckles today.
Oh, is that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was.
Mail time.
Is it Luke Cage? From Marvel. He was that on Friday.
Oh, yeah,
Power
yeah,
Ranger
yeah.
yesterday. Knuckles today.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then how about that guy? The random side quest that they were handing out. The one guy came up to me, asked for my shoe.
Yeah.
That's where I was. So did he just look around? He's like, all right, I have a question. We go get that guy's shoe.
Well, so
You probably asked for some shit.
you go up to the guy and he's got random quests that he hands out. Then you come back to him, then he'll give you like a little trinket or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess one of them was like get somebody's left shoe, and you just randomly walk up to somebody and was like, hey.
He liked you, man. Let him get your left shoe, dude. Yeah, no, that's fun, dude. That's fun.
Where was it?
I'm coming back. Don't worry, I didn't fall in.
Just want to do it in the bathroom?
There we go. Our humble Pope.
Right here.
The Pope, man. The Pope
Helping
was,
the needy,
was a
dude.
hit, dude. It was a hit.
Yeah, I was part of somebody's side quest. I had to give him my left shoe.
Your left shoe?
My left shoe. He's like, can I have your left shoe for a minute? So you coming back with it? His buddy's like, I'll stay here. He's
Oh,
just
this
going
was,
right
this was the scavenger hunt stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
he had the
I
side quest guy.
I thought that was such a cool, like, fun, inventive way to make it like a full day fun thing. You know, like I wanted to enjoy it, but I have to you have to go shoot this, you have to go do this, you have to make sure you're here. Performing at it was kind of like up until I did it was like, oh, this is a lot. I didn't get nervous until like right before I walked up, and I'm like, this is filling out very quickly. This is a lot of people.
That's what the Pope was doing all day, dude. Just blessing people, man.
Less than people. Did you take collections for the church that doesn't exist?
I should have.
That would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been smart.
Just have like a little collection
Yeah,
collection plate on
Let's
on
do
my
it,
belt.
let's do it.
Yeah, you probably could have walked away with like $20, dude.
Or put my Venmo code on my hat.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Fun times, man.
No, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Woo. What What a run.
What a run. So yeah, man. Well, here, let's finish on this. The special comes out this week.
Wednesday.
April 1st. By the time most of you see this, it'll be out April 1st.
April 1st.
On YouTube, you search Kevin Kellam Comedy, Kevin in Hell. It'll pop up.
Perfect. And then how long is
And
it gonna be
Bandcamp, too. If you want to buy the audio, you can buy the audio for $5 on Bandcamp. You can normally, they ask you to charge $9. I was like, let me just do $5.
Yeah.
And
Help our buddy out. Buy it. Just
there
give
you
him
go.
a couple
but also,
bucks.
Buy twice.
if you
Buy twice,
buy it, email me. I will send you the video and the audio of the file. And my email is in my Bandcamp and stuff like that.
Oh,
too.
okay.
And not a promise he'll send you a risque photo, okay?
A risque photo. Ooh, one button down on the flannel. Naughty.
There you go.
Naughty.
Naughty.
And then the 31st, we're doing a showing. Are you doing a showing at the Lincoln Lodge? What time?
The 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
It's in the Blue Room. It's free. It's free to come to.
And you have to reserve seats or anything?
You can reserve
event?
seats. We're asking people to do that if it gets kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But do
pack the
reserve
house.
seats, and you can just go to Lincoln Lodge's website. Their Eventbrite is open, but it doesn't cost you anything. Come on out. First come, first serve on buttons. I have pins.
Nice.
I got to make sure I get you guys some pins as well. They're red and black, and they have Kevin and Hal on them. They look really, really cool. The great Jessica Avila, who's an old comedy friend, made those and mailed them to me from Texas.
Shout out to her.
I was like, and she's like, "You're doing a special. I can't come. Let me mail you buttons." I was like, that's the stuff I love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where
That's what I do like
know-
about the Chicago the
community.
comedy community in general.
There were some. I love being able to like, if I know somebody, I know they like something, and like, I'm not gonna say what the band is, but there was something with the band this week that I was able to connect somebody on, and I was like, you love this band, you need to be here, like, and I'll do that as much as I can, but everyone's gonna start asking me to do that more often. The summer comes up. The week of Lollapalooza, some people I haven't talked to in a while will suddenly be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I haven't talked to them in 3 months or 4 months. I'm like, I know what this is.
I'm just hanging out, at Grant Park. Nothing
but
big.
The thing is, I've done the exact same thing.
Oh,
with
yeah.
somebody else, and I work in the business now. I was trying to get tickets to a concert this week on Wednesday. And I was like, I was stupid. I should have emailed somebody beforehand. So the day before I'm doing it, I'm emailing someone I know in Minneapolis to get me tickets to a concert in the city I live in. And that person in Minneapolis is actually in London. So I was like, this is fucking, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb.
It's just people you know them. Man.
It's a
Nowadays,
worldwide
people
map
know.
of desperation.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
is.
What was the concert?
But no, if you see my special, you like it, you like what I do on Demon Hour, you like these guys, just go watch it. And I know everyone just watches something in piecemeals and doesn't finish it. Just give it a
Like,
look.
subscribe, share. Share is probably the
Just
biggest.
play in the
biggest
background.
thing.
Yeah,
It's-
give it a viewing, like
Yeah.
it, put it in the background a couple times. Get those numbers up.
If I'm out in the background when you're taking a shit, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not going to be mad,
There's a white noise at night.
White
It's
noise
Kevin.
because I'm white?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what it is? Just coming,
his
they're coming at us.
his comedy's just noise to you.
Alex can't win the cosplay hotties
Yeah, I know,
contest because he's just a white dude being the Pope? Is that what it
Dude,
is?
I was about to drop that hard, dude.
I thought we were inclusive. I thought we were inclusive.
I was like, I saw the panel. I was like, I don't know, my boy's gonna win in this one. I don't know, who's gonna win in this one. It seems a little
He's struggling.
This is an away game.
biased.
This is an away game.
The refs are bot. The refs are bot. Dude.
I'm just trying to get like a word, and he's like, no.
You're done.
I got this. And we're
You're
like,
good.
no, oh shit, we're getting kicked out.
But no, thank you guys. You guys have been so supportive for years and years and years, and I'm
We could
very,
continue,
very
man.
thankful of it. I'm very
Yeah,
thankful of it.
nah, man,
a lot of
always-
gratuity. A lot of gratuity I've
Always,
been
always.
experiencing.
Always, it's like I said, so it's a team effort.
Yeah,
Everything
yes, it
we
is.
do is always a team effort.
Hell yeah, man.
So if it's promoting Demon Hour Comedy, if it's
What,
promoting
when we
Kevin Hell.
got Demon Hours coming up
Demon
here.
Hour Comedy,
April
April 10th.
Yeah.
We have a great lineup. We have Kevin, obviously, will be there as well. We have the Pope, maybe coming out. Or he's
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe take a break.
We'll still make a call to the Vatican,
We'll
see
make
where
the call,
he's
yeah.
at.
Let's see if he's
See
not
if the
drunk.
money's there,
Let's see if
dude.
he's not drunk. He gets here on time. And then we have Ashley Lusk. We have
Oh, we haven't updated, dude. We haven't
Who's
updated
it?
yet,
Come on,
dude.
let's
Ashley
come in.
Lusk. We also have here. Let me pull up the lineup, dude. Because
Ashley Lusk, Devin Glass,
and then a new comic coming
okay.
through. His name is.
This guy's the one who booked them, dude.
I book him. I forgot, dude. That's so much in my head, dude.
Hey Joe, how's it going? Name's Steve.
No.
Right.
Comedian Zach Bug.
Ooh, okay.
There we go. Zach
Can't wait
Bug,
to
dude.
see.
It's a great lineup. Tickets are already being bought. So
Yeah.
make sure you guys lock in your seat because we can only fit a
These
maximum
you have to
of
pay
45.
for, though. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to pay
sorry.
for it. Pay.
Yeah, they're not
But if
for
you
that.
watch Kevin's special, let us know. Maybe we can hook you up, okay?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you share it, you gotta share.
If
his
you share
specials.
it,
Share it, like
buy
it,
the audio
subscribe,
version.
buy it.
You gotta buy everything.
Kevin and Hell, the koozies are coming.
You gotta show us the pin.
Do a live stream of you watching it. Send it to us. We'll get you in.
I'll have the pins for sale at the show. Hopefully I'll have some koozies coming out.
Okay.
And
Kevin koozie.
If
I like
you buy
it.
any of my merch, you get the special forever. I'll literally anyone who buys
That's
merch from me,
dope, dude.
I'll
Yeah,
give
yeah.
you the special.
Kevin's like, you shake my hand, I'll give you the special. Dude.
No, Kevin's gonna see us. We're all just decked out in Kevin gear. Like, hey, what's up, buddy?
Buy specials, please.
The T-shirt is just my T-shirt is just a flannel, right? But there's flames at the bottom of the flannel.
What if people,
Dress like Kevin, dude.
well, yeah, what if people showed up with buzz heads, beards? That would be pretty cool.
Are you here for the Kevin special? No, I'm here for the gay and lesbian show. Okay.
You know what I loved at C2E2? It was a family, and they all had Roman Reigns T-shirts on. But then the girl had the little tiny girl. She had a beard drawn on her face.
Oh, that's funny.
She had the red like wristband thing. She had the sacred Samoan necklace and was just posing. Anyone who come by her, she would pose, and she had the T-shirt. But she had a little bit. It was just a simple costume. It was so simple.
Yeah.
I love simple
follow it.
costumes are fun. But thank you guys. Just
Thank
guys
you,
have
man.
been
Thank
awesome,
you, man. You helped us
Appreciate
out a
it.
lot, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Kevin. I mean, you've been, like I said, you've been the voice of Demon Hour for the last 2 years, and hopefully another 2, 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I
it's
mean?
been so
Struggling,
much fun.
all getting suicidal at the end of the show. The best feelings ever. But yeah, guys, Demon Hour Comedy, April 10th. Get your tickets on Eventbrite.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to go check out our boys special on
Yep.
YouTube, Kevin and Hell, and comes to his special showing on the 31st of March here at the Lincoln Lodge here in Chicago. Tell the people where they can find you, man.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at KevKellam6 on Instagram. On YouTube, that's where the special is going to be. Search Kevin Kellam Comedy. Search Kevin and Hal. It will pop up. You'll see it right there. You'll see a picture of me, just like I don't know if we showed any footage in this today from there. Whatever image you saw in this podcast that looked like I'm performing on stage, that is the special. It's on YouTube. Maybe you're watching this on YouTube. Go watch it there.
Perfect.
Man.
Rambo, where they can find you.
Find me on Instagram at it's Rambo.
Best Instagram handle.
Thanks.
It's Rambo.
See, and people were giving me shit about it. Like, no, you got to change it. Like, Alex Rambo's Comedy. I'm like, there's so many, and my last name's so long. Fuck you. It's it's Rambo. That's who I am.
It's
Check me out
Rambo.
at Demon Hour here at Daily Insomnia. See me in the city, wherever.
Wherever
Wherever,
you can find a white comic.
White
Find me there.
White comic with the
White.
Pope hat, dude.
White.
Guys, of course, we're on, once again, on the YouTube. Follow us, share, subscribe. We have cocktail drinks on there. We have the Demon Hour comedy shows on there. Of course, old episodes of the podcast. We're in every podcast station possible. iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Anywhere you guys find podcast radio, we are on there. And, of course, you guys can follow me on Instagram, or not on Instagram, sorry, TikTok, Kamal Diaz.
And just before we end, we did have a drink in the show. It was mimosas, but
It's just, we all
Nice,
killed them.
nice Sunday drink.
Yeah, we all
they
killed them.
actually ended.
I had more than one. Could you tell?
But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Like always, this is Demon Hour Comedy. Hey guys, Ramon from Daily Insomnia. Thank you for watching our video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right here. Watch our mixology videos up here. And if you want to see our latest episode, it's right here. Like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia. Sign off.